Howdy, nice to see you again. You might be a little curious about this turkey here. I'm Derrick.
I'm Whitney.
I'm Jack.
This is Bad Movies,
Worst People.
We are here this week to talk about a movie that Whitney recommended and had never seen.
By picture only.
Kuffs from 1992.
It had the
Kuffs with a K.
With a K.
With a K. We have the sexy Christian Slater.
Is that Christian with a K?
No.
Christian Slater. Directed by Bruce A. Evans, who also directed the Kevin Costner film Mr. Brooks.
Is that with a K?
Brooks?
Kevin
Kevin's with a K.
Costner should be with a K.
Well, no, because his middle name is Kyle, so his initials would be KKK.
Oh, no, I don't like that.
I made that up. It's probably not true.
Some of the best movies have a K replacement, like Mortal Kombat, Kuffs,
Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Mortal Kombat Annihilation,
Kryptonite.
Kuffs.
But I don't know what this Mr. Brooks is, but it's got Kevin Costner, Demi Moore, Dane Cook, and William Hurt. So I'm like, ooh.
William Hurt.
Kevin Costner's a serial killer that is training Dane Cook how to be a serial killer, but maybe he isn't. I barely remember it. Maybe his daughter's the killer. I barely remember it.
I've never even heard of it. So
I just want to address the fact that Whitney just said William Hurt and then shrugged at me, even though we just had this conversation weeks ago. You guys had this conversation in a bar weeks ago. He was okay. Jack told you General Thunderbolt Ross from the Marvel movies. And then when we were recording, we were like, oh, we could have said Altered States.
Oh, yes.
There you go. This is like very recent.
Ned? How long did it take me to get Tobolowsky?
No shit. Well, we'll have to figure. I'll just say Altered States next time you go. Who?
Literally. That's all you have to do.
And then she'll be like, wait, Bob Balaban?
Who the fuck is Bob Balaban?
Altered States. So
Altered States, dude. Come on. Keep up.
So this guy also wrote this movie with a guy who appears to be his writing partner, Reynold Gideon.
Okay.
It's
He's
like
not
his
going to
parents
try and.
couldn't choose between Reginald and Ronald.
Well, it's like a
There's just-
Raymond and Reynold or something. It's because it's Raynold. Reynold.
Raymond
There is
and
zero
Reginald.
chance that guy does not try and create some sort of life-extending elixir later in life.
Oh, he's already working
With a name like that, dude, he has a cauldron on rapid boil trying to get a life extender.
So these guys wrote this. They also wrote John Carpenter's Starman.
Okay.
They wrote Stand By Me, Jungle to Jungle.
Jeff Bridges is in Starman, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And also apparently the story, at least, for Cutthroat Island. If not the script
Wait, there's a
itself.
story?
Well, somebody pitched a story idea.
I
And
thought
then,
it was just have Gina Davis run around and swing on ropes with Matthew Modine chasing after her, trying to smell her vagina.
that might be their pitch.
The Joker was chasing after Gina?
Mm-hmm.
Not
Private
the Joker.
Well,
Private
Joker.
Joker.
Private
yes.
Joker.
The Joker. Everyone knows the Joker is Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh, I thought it was.
Everyone knows that.
I thought it was somebody else. I'm so sorry.
Cesar Romero.
No.
Cesar
Pretty sure it was
Romero.
Jared Leto.
No, that never happened.
That's a Mandela thing. It never happened in this universe.
That's a bit of a misnomer.
Heath Ledger.
Yes.
I'd accept that.
I was going to say Bar, but
it was right there, dude.
so let's play.
Oh my god, it's the box office game.
Cue the music.
Box office.
Ka-ching.
So this movie cost $10 million to produce.
94?
94 with Christian Slater, Mila Jovovich, pre-Dazed and Confused.
Yeah, she was only like 12 in this?
Bruce Boxleitner from
15.
Tron. So not a lot of big names.
No. Leon Rippey.
Leon Rippey,
I'm gonna Rippey
Tony
you.
Goldwyn, but
Yeah, Christian Slater's the biggest name in this.
yeah.
Roger Predactor.
And this was coming off of what's the radio one?
Pirate radio?
Airheads.
No,
No.
it's Christian Slater's doing a pirate radio thing, I think is what it is. But
Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck. I can't remember the name of this.
either way, I
People
think
are-
that's kind of his
people are
most
yelling
recent
it.
thing. But anyway, so $10 million to produce. I only have one number for the box office. So what do you guys think? Do you think this was a success or a bomb? Or
Knowing this
a meh, meh, meh?
podcast, I'm gonna say 20.
9 million.
Whitney is closest without going over 21.1 million.
Nice. Okay.
So
a little money. I mean, that's
modest success, even though I'd never heard of it. I think Christian Slater was in like fucking Teen Beat magazine and shit at this point. So like, I'm sure a lot of girls went and saw it, you know, because he was like a heartthrob question mark.
Yes. My sister actually dated a boy that looked exactly like him.
That's too bad.
we talked last night how he just never really made it as a big action star or even just a big star.
Do you think
Like he's got stuff.
Do you think he got like canceled before the cancel generation? Like, did he do dirty, naughty things? Was he a bad person?
No, I don't think so, because we would have heard about it.
Oh, what if he didn't want to play that game and that's why he got shunned?
I think it was just that somebody was like, this guy's cute, girls like him, let's make him a movie star, and then they never figured out how to use him, because like this movie is a perfect example, because we have this like violent like crime action thriller kind of thing going on that's also a 90s slacker comedy with like the worst human being as your supposed to be empathetic protagonist here.
Yeah.
Yes, we don't like him right off the bat. I didn't realize until right now he's a welcome back.
Christian Slater? He was in
Yeah.
Robin Hood. Oh, we didn't do Robin Hood.
We didn't do that. We just made Derrick watch it. The Wizard.
Oh, that's
He's
right.
the older brother
He is
and
the
the
older
Wizard.
brother.
That's
Blother.
right. He's a blooder.
He's the black brother, the blother.
He's a blother.
Speaking of a white guy pretending to be a black guy, I have an alternate casting for this movie. So we have Tony.
Robert Downey Jr.
Danny DeVito.
I don't think he ever did any face, like black face, brown face. But
Ted Danson.
So
I
Tony-
know that he did Native American face in Always Sunny, but that's because it was funny.
Because it was
but
funny.
Tony Goldwyn, who most recently was in One Battle After Another, is in this movie as Ted or Todd Bukowski. I don't remember now.
Ted.
And
Have you met Ted?
the first choice for that was a man who's very well known, who is a welcome back for us, who's very well known for playing a race that he is not in a popular children's film.
Fisher Stevens.
Yeah.
Mm.
From, was it Short Circuit? Where he's
Yeah.
playing
Yeah.
an Indian fellow.
He was also
Yes,
in
he is.
Hackers.
Well, yeah, so I said welcome back.
Wait, he was going to be Ted's character?
Yes.
I don't like that at all.
Oh,
No,
yeah, because Ghost Guy is Ted.
Yeah, Ghost Guy is Ted, Tony Goldwyn.
Ghost guy.
I think that's why he's here, because he was just coming off Ghost, and people were like, oh, hey, there's a guy.
Yeah. Also, he's an asshole in Ghost, so.
I saw an interview, like a piece of an interview with him talking about this movie, and he was like, I knew who Christian Slater was, but we were both pretty new in the industry, so we didn't really know much about each other. He mentioned the radio movie that I can't fucking think the name of for the life of me. And like one other thing,
Something free something.
but
Yeah.
he mentioned that and like one other thing that he had seen Christian Slater in, and he's like, but we did the movie, it was a lot of fun. Christian Slater was a lot of fun. I never saw the movie. It seemed like it was probably silly. And that was kind of his entire experience with this.
I mean, he makes it very silly in that one scene. He does some good physical work. Yeah.
So we kick off the movie with George Kuffs, played by Christian Slater, and Maya Carlton, played by Mila Jovovich. And they're dancing
15.
around in their undie pants.
15.
Yes, Mila Jovovich is dancing around in her underpants with Christian Slater, who is 22, and she was 15 at the time of principal photography.
I mean, it's in her underwear, and it's the tiny little cut-up shirt, nothing under it
I
kind of
think
thing.
it's like one of the tank tops. It's supposed to be like a camisole. So instead of wearing a bra, you're wearing a tank top.
We know exactly what camisoles look like.
That's a tank top.
I do now after 11 years of being told, camis, duh. I finally figured it out.
Oh my God. I'll never get married.
Don't. It's a trap.
The fish man told me.
Oh, we're so stupid. Pump up the volume.
Pump up the volume. Thank you. I was like, I know the name of this fucking movie. It's right there.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, they're dancing
But
around.
he had done more. Sorry, he had done more than that by now. He had already done Young Guns 2.
Heathers.
And Heathers and Robin Hood.
Heathers was the other
So, I
one
mean-
that Tony Goldwyn mentioned. He had seen Heathers and he had seen Pump Up the Volume.
Pump up the volume. Yeah. So he's
Robin
he's
Hood
a-
was after this, wasn't it?
I don't think so.
I'm pretty
This is
sure Robin Hood
1992.
was 94.
This was 1992.
Wasn't Robin Hood 94?
Right.
No, you
And
said this was 94.
No, I said this
No,
was
this
92.
is 92.
I've said it like six times now.
Well, you should say it's 7 so it sticks.
92. Hey, what year was this?
92.
92.
Do you know where you were in 1992?
God, no.
Let's see. Before this, for movies I've heard of,
You were in 5th grade.
he did
sir.
Tucker, A Man in His Dream. He
Oh,
did
Gleam in the
Gleaming
Cube. I forgot that one.
Heathers.
Yeah, Robin Hood's 91.
Oh.
Kuffs is Kuffs is 92, not 94, Derek.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I don't know if you knew that. You kept saying 94, and I said, well, you sound stupid, when in fact it's 92.
I think after this, though, I mean, he had done that stuff, but he
After
wasn't
92.
right. He wasn't
Got
a major star, and I think most of that stuff. There was a movie it looks like he was in called Beyond the Stars, where he's on the cover with Martin Sheen, but I never heard of it.
Okay. Yeah, I've never heard of that. I mean, we know we're not going anywhere for Hard Rain and Broken Arrow.
I think Gleaming the Cube and Pump Up the Volume were kind of his, and Heathers, of course, were his like starring movies before this.
Yeah, yeah.
And then after this is stuff that like more people have seen: True Romance, Broken Arrow.
He can still get it, by the way.
Apparently, he's in
guys.
an interview with a vampire.
If you're curious.
Yeah,
he's
he's
still
the,
gorgeous.
Oh, I believe it. He's the interviewer, and he's the titular interviewer.
Oh, okay. I saw that movie once. We find out 15-year-old Mila Jovovich is pregnant. She is playing a college student, not a
Yes.
15-year-old.
Well, she could be a genius that skips some classes, Derek.
And we're introduced to what I think is probably one of the death knells of this movie is Christian Slater's fourth wall break. What's the fucking God? My brain is not working.
He's
today.
talking directly to us.
Yeah, the show with the kids in the school.
Saved by the Bell?
Saved by the Bell.
Yes.
Saved by the Bell style narration.
Oh, God, the show with the kids in the school. I don't know how I got there.
Well, he's talking to people, but he breaks the fourth wall and talks to us, and he's like, "Oh no, I got this bitch pregnant. I mean, she's cool and all, but I barely know her. Maybe I should leave her a note and get the fuck out of here."
I mean, it's been 6 months. Maybe I love her. I don't know. I'm going to break up with her over a note and tell her that I'm in
Brazil.
Brazil.
I've got women to do and places to see. Is what he says.
Ew.
And I'm like, so we're 2 minutes into this movie, and I'm like, oh, our hero, the piece of shit.
I think it's the guys who wrote it projecting, like, man, if I look like Christian Slater with that body and that hairline, I'd be fucking all them bitches.
If I was just like young Jack Nicholson,
Oh, man, you would be cleaning up so much poontang.
and then we have this like intro scroll, which isn't really a scroll. It's like someone graffitied it on the wall, and then they just panned the camera or like tilted the camera past it.
Just go slow. Go slow.
But it introduces that this is like an alternate timeline where, like, in the 1850s, San Francisco's crime was so bad and the police couldn't handle it. So they sold districts to private security. So now you don't have police, you have private security companies that run each district, and somebody owns that, which sounds like a way to not get rampant crime and corruption.
Correct.
No way. There's no way that has any sort of like racketeering
So it's like
or
Gotham.
extortion. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
except
it's
it doesn't have a hero. It has a Christian Slater.
Oh, there's a hero. His name is Thunder.
Oh, I love Thunder.
Thunder's a good boy.
Then we're introduced to Leon Rippey playing Kane, who is kind of the main antagonist until we meet the other main antagonist.
Yeah, sure. Even then, we have one guy who's
Sammy
like the
boy.
money, and then we got Leon Rippey.
Leon Rippey is one of those guys you would recognize if you looked him up. He was in a bunch of stuff. Stargate, Deadwood, and The Patriot are like big ones.
Yeah, Patriot.
Like his two front teeth go in and his fangs kind of go over top of him.
Nobody noticed but you.
No, I definitely notice his teeth. It's more noticeable in Patriot because he's smiling more.
Yeah.
I've
never seen
And
that,
laughing,
so,
open
but-
mouth.
I don't do a
Whoa.
lot of like eye contact or face contact
What
with
do you
people
look
in
at
real
when
life.
you look at
Like
people?
even in real life,
He
I
always
don't do
looks for
that.
the hands.
I look right past
Stare a
people.
man. He stares a man right in his hands.
All right, where are you looking at me right now?
I'm looking at your eyes, but we're married.
Okay.
That's different. Normally, I look at somebody like I'm looking at you, but I focus on things like that mirror behind you instead of looking at your face. I'm like, look, a thing. But I pretend I'm looking at the people.
You don't look at their forehead?
Ends up being his reflection. It's like, ooh, look at that handsome boy.
Where do you look at Jack?
Yeah,
Right in
balls.
my thighs.
Yep. But like I don't look at people in real life. I also have that habit in movies, which I think might attribute to my face blindness we've discussed in the past. I'm just like the guy.
Describe his throat.
Like he's got this hair and he's wearing this shirt. I'm not sure what's happening in between there. I can tell you if there's a facial
What
hair
color
usually.
is the skin? The shirt was red.
He drove a 68 Mustang.
But Leon Rippey is on a crime spree. We see a very young first appearance of Ashley Judd with no lines.
Yeah.
Oh,
Very
yeah.
young Ashley Judd.
Apparently, she was offered another role but didn't want to do it because there was nudity. I don't remember there being. Well, there was no nudity in the version we watched because it ended up being PG-13.
I wonder if she was supposed to be Maya.
Maybe,
Yeah,
and then
that makes sense.
they cast
minor
15-year-olds, so they were
instead.
like, "Well, we don't want to get a Brooke Shields situation on our hands here," so they cut the nudity.
I thought you were going to say, like, oh, they weren't going to do it with a 15-year-old. And I was going to say Brooke Shields, so
Yeah.
good call.
And there's like a shootout at this paint store that they're robbing. Big question mark on robbing a paint store.
Oh, it's the 90s. People got projects. You can afford lumber. Everyone's building a fucking gazebo or some sort of extension. You don't even need a permit, dude. You just ask your neighbor, do you mind if I put up a chicken coop? They don't mind because they don't get eggs.
I'm pretty sure that it was just
Excellent.
to show that it's a shitty fucking town. Like crime is up, and now this person is gonna sell it for a cheaper
The
price.
shitty town of San Francisco.
Well, it's this like crime is crazy. Like it's our like Cobra thing where it's like
Because
a
they could.
dystopian thing, except for
Yes.
it's not. They don't go full dystopia, and it's also our chance to meet Brad Kuffs, George's brother, played by Bruce Boxleitner.
I heard he was
What
left-handed.
a great last name.
Most well known, I think. I mean, for me at least, for Tron, but he also was one of the stars of Babylon 5.
Okay.
He's in
I
100,
Tron
almost
more.
200 things, but those are the two big ones.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's not bad. It's just he's not doing anything to make me, like, miss him when he's out of this movie soon.
Oh, he's the straight laced, good guy cop to Christian Slater's 90s slacker douchebag.
Yeah, get a haircut, get a real job, clean up your act like your big brother Bob.
Oh man, they should have named him Bob. He could have had that
Great.
whole rhyme.
Yep. Well, it's a song. I didn't make that up.
I like it anyway.
Right.
And Christian Slater is bringing over a turkey to cook for his brothers so he can ask him for some money. And I'm only mentioning it because that's kind of where my opening quote came from. And also, the turkey gets knocked out of his hand and run over by a truck. And now he's serving ground turkey. Oi, oi.
I mean, Derrick had a good point when we were watching. Like, if he wouldn't have stepped in front of this armored car waving his arms, he could have just grabbed the turkey and been fine.
Yeah.
But then we wouldn't have the ground turkey joke.
Which they didn't make because they aren't as creative as me.
No, they're not.
Ground turkey.
So he goes to birthday dinner with his brother, tells him about this gold rush in Brazil, and
There's gold in there.
there's gold in them there, Brazils.
I gotta tell you, dinner at a Chinese restaurant in San Francisco probably better than anything Christian Slater was gonna make with turkey.
Oh yeah.
I guarantee it.
Dude, the way that
Guarantee
sign
it.
looked, it was hand painted dim sum dim.
They're
want
singing in Chinese, and I swear to God, we hear is it Gaijing? I can never
No,
remember which
you
one's
I can't
remember
Chinese.
what you
Kuai,
said.
Kuai Lo.
Quilo, yeah.
Kuai Lo, but I don't know if that's Japanese or not. But either way, it's like, hey, get out of here, foreigner. We hate white colonialists. Happy birthday, shove a candle up your ass, but you can't hear what I'm saying because you don't speak Chinese. I would like to have sex with your mom. Dope, she's dead, that won't stop me. Here's your birthday cake. I'm gonna dig up your mom and have sex with her.
Goodbye.
God, just what a wonderful language. It's beautiful when you hear it spoken, and especially when they sing like that. I bet it's some ancient text dialect that they're singing to us.
I mean, basically, he's just here trying to mooch money. He asks for $4,000, and brother's like, I don't fucking think so. I'm going to work. And he's like, how about 2,500 then? I just need some money.
How about you pay for this meal?
How much does an abortion cost?
He offers him oh, God.
92, $300.
San Francisco, $350.
They pay if you have negative
it's San
blood
Francisco.
type.
They've got all those big hills.
It's another charge if you have a negative blood type.
That's fun.
But he does offer his brother a job.
Yes, he offers him a job.
His brother offers him a job, brother.
Yeah. I never saw myself as much of a cop, man.
Man, I always say down with authority, man.
I don't like rules. I just want a big score. I'm doing a Dennis Hopper, but it works.
That's all right. It works. It works.
I'll take it, I say, to my own impression.
I'll allow it. Good.
But we find out that Tron did refuse a bribe from Leon Rippey. And, he's a little worried about all that.
Sorry, I felt for him when he engaged the initial robbers. They'll have like shotguns and like fucking semi-automatics, and he's got a fucking 6-shooter. Like, come on, man, we got to step up our game if we're gonna be private security.
Yeah, his private security group must not be doing well, because we do find out throughout this movie that the cops just go to the gun store and buy their guns. They don't get an official.
Well, it's private security.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
just love both times they go into the store. He's like, "Hey, what's up, officer?" The guy's like, "Fuck yeah, I'm about to sell some shit. Here's the cops."
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
You guys need a tank?
What?
You guys need a tank?
Yes.
I got a tank out back.
I'll take one, man.
Oh, we do get another fourth wall break where he's like, maybe I should call Maya. I think I miss her. In my note, I told her she'd be better off without me, and that's when we find out he left her in a note. So fuck this guy even harder.
No, she is better off without you because you left her a note. You're only thinking about calling her right now because you miss her, and not because it's the right thing to do. Yeah, you got a little chubby, and you're like, she was cute. I should call her. No.
She was
get
cute.
Out of her life.
I don't have to wear a condom.
And he's like, she was cute. I'm horny. My brother didn't give me any money, so I need somewhere to sleep.
Do I need to keep listing things?
It's meant to be. We should get married.
The love of my life now.
But Brad goes into this church before his shift. He's taking communion. He's praying, and Leon Rippey comes in. And says, you should have taken the money, and just fucking blasts him to kingdom come.
He kills him in a church, which is like really cool looking. Sorry, it's awesome scenery.
Yeah, it's always fun to watch someone get shot in a church.
Yeah, it's very John. Oh my God, we got to talk about the music.
Oh, Harold Faltermeyer is the score meister of this film, and if you don't know the name Harold Faltermeyer, you have not seen Beverly Hills Cop.
This is Kuffs. It's not Beverly Hills Cop. Da-na-na-na-na.
Yeah, I mean, because what's the Beverly Hills Cop? We'll stop there. Don't want to get pulled down, but like this score is kind of like that, just like lamer.
It goes, dun, dun, dun.
He's doing a Vanilla Ice here. He's like, no. See, because Beverly Hills Cop goes dun 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 dun, dun and this score goes dun 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 dun.
More like it's more missing a couple of the notes.
I got it. He played it on a fucking upside down keyboard.
Did it backwards.
Exactly, upside down keyboard.
Do it again, but backwards.
Exactly.
The high notes are now low notes. Genius.
And we meet the Captain Marino here, played by Troy Evans, Roger Podacter.
Forever Podacter.
Forever Podacter.
Also from Demolition Man, Under Siege, Men at Work. So we've seen him, and we'll see him again. I was looking through his stuff, and I was like, man, we're going to talk about this guy a lot. I'm surprised we haven't talked about him more.
Well, I mean, you just mentioned, 5 or 4?
Yeah, 4 there, and 2 we've done as episodes. 1 you and I did as an episode with Dissect That Film. So,
that's
we've talked about him a few times.
We just watched it with Whitney.
Yeah, we watched the Pizza Hut cut.
Pizza Hut cut.
Did I watch the whole thing?
Yeah, we watched it at Jack's house though. So, how much did you absorb? Big question mark.
I don't know. Were labations involved?
Like my house is some sort of fucking nebulous where you can't learn anything.
Well. Usually that means alcohol and or other substances are involved.
Allegedly legal substances, Your Honor. I do want to point out I live in a state where it is recreational okay for me to get baked out of my gourd.
I did eat a gummy last night while watching this. Well, I ate the gummy before I got to Jack's house,
Hell yeah, brother.
but I didn't drink.
But we do see here, like,
Did I? I did.
when he's talking to the captain, we see that Kane is there with the cops and like a super expensive lawyer. And one of the guys is like, that lawyer's like $1,000 an hour. How is he affording it? And then fucking Christian Slater is flipping out like, you shot my fucking brother. And the guy's like, you don't know what you're talking about. Like, he's entirely denying it. And we get, which we just talked about in
Tombstone.
There's Tombstone on the Patreon. They're like, well, you didn't see him shoot him. There's no murder without
No
a
witness, no murder.
I mean, he walked in on him holding the gun on his brother, just doesn't see him pull the trigger.
Yeah, but the lawyer's like, well, here's a possible scenario. He heard a gunshot, went into the church, found the gun, picked it up, then found your brother, then you came in and you started chasing him and he just ran away because he's innocent. I'm like, well,
Yeah.
a couple things wrong there. Don't pick up the gun.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
If I walk into a church and find a gun lying in the middle of the floor, I'm not touching the gun.
You're probably going to
You're not.
about face and exit.
I also,
Derek's not walking into a church, guys.
yeah, I
Just
was
so
like,
you
also,
know.
I'm not walking into a church. If I hear gunshots in a
scenario.
church, I'm like, makes sense.
Kid grew up.
It's just one of those AR-15 churches I've heard so much about. That's not a joke.
What? I'm sorry. AR-15 church?
There's churches that worship guns. This is not that weird of a thing.
Yeah.
They pray with their guns.
Have you seen?
It's like-
Oh, I've seen Righteous Gemstones.
well, like you saw
I mean-
weapons, right? When he has a dream about the gun flying over the house or whatever. It's
It's an angel.
it's his vision of God. Yeah, weapons.
Josh Brolin.
With
I
the
don't remember the
witches and the
gun.
kids, and he has the dream about the AR-15 floating over the house, and that's how he finds the house where the witch lady is. All right. Well, that's the dumbest.
Good movie.
It's the dumbest part of the great movie.
Yeah. That's probably why,
That's why
I
I
don't
can't forget it.
acknowledge it.
We had opposite reactions to the dumbest part of the great movie.
That's why she doesn't remember a lot of this podcast. It's so dumb.
And I
just
can't
push
forget.
stupid shit away. I block all sorts of trauma. It's my special power.
Oh, I block out all sorts of trauma, so it's very similar.
I like to block out Tony Roma's. I did not have boiled ribs, I bet.
We find out Brad is dead, and apparently the way this private security
Brad's
thing is,
dead, baby. Brad's dead.
the way this private security thing works is that he left his district to Christian Slater in his will.
Well, because it's a business.
Yeah.
So it's like, I left you my bar.
It's
except my
kind of a
bar is-
weird. I don't think they really thought this whole scenario through, surprisingly, because like he left his district to his brother in his will. However, to be a cop and run the district, you have to go to police academy, which is apparently running on the beach for one day, and you have to have finished high school.
Yes.
And there's like
Which
another
he did
requirement
not.
as well, and it's like,
You have to pay $50,000 for transfer of title.
yeah, which we find out later. But you can't just leave it to it doesn't make any sense.
He could sell it. Like that's the way that I think his brother thought he would. Maybe he didn't.
I think his brother's like, if he could sell it if he needs the money, but hopefully he takes this as an opportunity to better himself.
Yeah, because it's got a baby on the way.
Yeah.
Not even that, because he didn't have time to write a will for that. They fucking had
fuck it, you
dinner
could
and he got
just-
shot in the gut. He got shot so quickly that orange chicken came out of his stomach.
Oh God, Szechuan.
He was leaking noodles,
His dim sum was
much like dead sushi.
Quick, but I want you to put me in a to-go box.
oh god.
Don't worry, I'll be dead 30 minutes later.
Oh. I have the never-ending ramen pimple running through my brain right now.
Oh man, sometimes I just think about snowball and an egg yolk.
Ooh, please go check out our friends at Good Beers Bad Movies.
Good beer, bad movie night.
Yeah.
Dead Sushi from November. There is a kind of an interesting shot. Like, I think a lot of this movie is very, like, speaking like in a technical format, at least like for this moment, a lot of it's very workmanlike direction. It's just very standard, Like, we got this shot, we moved here, we got the wide, we got the close up, we moved on. But there's a kind of an interesting shot here. It's kind of cool. Like, it's a very like noir kind of thing. So it's Christian Slater sitting on the bed. He's calling Maya because he's super sad. And he does actually like her. He just doesn't like responsibility. And the camera like pulls like dollies back, and like the kitchen is dark, and the lights come on, and Maya's sitting there, and she's on the phone. But they also do this split diopter thing where you get like that fuzzy line in the middle, so you're focused up close and far away.
Yeah.
And like it's obviously all on set. It's not like they're cutting two shots together. Like they pulled back and she's in the kitchen, but they have that lens on or whatever they're doing there.
Oh.
So it's kind of cool because they pull back, the lights come up, she's trying to talk to him, he's not answering. She goes through all the emotions of like, is that you? Fuck you. Are you okay? What's wrong? Eat a dick. Are you all right?
Say
I love you.
something.
Say something.
I miss you.
I don't want to hear you.
And
Okay, bye.
you're my favorite baby
Bye.
daddy. Bye. And then
You're
she
my
hangs
favorite
up
statutory
on him.
rapist.
And then the lights go out again, and then the camera pushes forward again. I thought it was a really interesting shot in a mostly bland kind of looking movie.
Yeah.
You said you don't like the breaking of the fourth wall.
I can't condone
Jack and
that.
I were loving it last night.
Well, and I wonder, that's going to fuck up my theory because I know that I have a lot of nostalgia for this movie. This is one that was on VHS in the household.
Okay.
We watched this often. So I think that's when I was young enough to watch it. Like, I'm part of the story. I'm going with him.
This is a legitimate VHS or a Blockbuster VHS or a HBO
Oh, this was
VHS?
an HBO VHS, I'm sure.
No, this was an HBO. We had memberships in multiple VCRs. We had a whole racket we ran, allegedly. We had a fucking library. We had like sign shit out because people would want to borrow tapes. I'm like, well, I'm getting that back. So old Mom and Lynn would just have you sign it out, dude. And every one of our movies had a fucking sticker on it that said from the library of the Petty House.
I hope that's true.
100% true. And we did it. It's like, so we would do it that like the VHSs that we would buy, you could put 3 movies on it.
Ooh,
So
I
sometimes
remember
it
those.
made sense. It would be like, oh, here's 3 Adam Sandler movies or whatever it is. Sometimes it was like, these are the 3 we rented. We're going to watch Crocodile Dundee, Citizen Kane, and Operation Dumbo Drop in the same day. Like, just have a fucking day.
Under Siege, Schindler's List,
And
Billy
Muppet Christmas
Madison.
Carol.
Muppet Christmas Carol.
Well, yeah, because you have to have something happy after something depressing, right?
You think they would ever do like a Muppet version of Schindler's List?
I think somebody's already
That's
done it
literally
in their house.
Schindler's Fist then, because the Muppets...
How many more do you think I could have saved? How many more Muppets could this pen have gotten? I wonder sometimes. What about this car? I could have saved so many more little Muppets' lives with this car.
Put it in my notebook.
Who's Fozzie playing? Is he Hitler? Is Hitler in that movie?
He's definitely a Nazi.
And then we're introduced to the real antagonist, the money antagonist, I guess. Sam Jones, played by George De La Pena, who I swore I recognized, but I went through his credits and was like, nope, guess not.
No, and you know what? I thought it was Fisher Stevens when I was like remembering it. From my youth.
He reminded me of the guy that played El Diablo. Like at first I was like,
Oh, okay.
this is another fake Pedro Pascal, and I was like, is this the
Yeah.
same fake Pedro Pascal?
Is this Pedro Pascal? Oh my God.
And he's offering to buy the district $100,000 now and $1,000 a month for 2 years. Whitney did the inflation calculator.
It was $23.56
It was like
for 1,000. It was like,
Yeah, 1,000 was like 2,400.
yeah.
Yes, or 24 2 yeah. Cuz she did the 100,000, which was 230,000, so then yeah.
No, I did 1,000.
Oh, okay. I was right. I did the rest of the math.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money.
Can't look people in the face, but he can do math.
It's like 1.5
Yep.
again as much.
That tracks.
It's a trade. It's a trade because I can't do math, but I can look people in the face.
So he's like, well, let me think about that, and heads back to the precinct where he meets Bill, who wants to take the district from him as well, who's another cop that worked with his brother.
I enjoy. He's like, I got a little money saved. I can get the rest from my mom. I can get the rest of the money from my mom. Like he's so embarrassed about it.
This is when they're like, we find out nobody wants George in charge. because he doesn't have any experience. They're asking him about like if he's ever been convicted of a felony, if he graduated high school, and he's like, no and yes, of course I did.
Which are at least one's wrong.
Yeah.
One is in fact a lie.
I'm sure he's done a felony.
Well, not convicted of it though.
True. All right, wording.
We're still phrasing here, guys. Phrasing.
Hey horror friends, welcome to Tomb of Terrors. I'm Old Man Brad, your guide into darkness. Here, every episode is a journey into horror. I'm digging up the latest releases, having conversations with the filmmakers who bring these nightmares to life, or sometimes dragging in my friends to explore cult classics, like Bruno Mattei's Cruel Jaws. There's something spine-tingling around every corner. So whether you love a bloody Italian slasher, a chilling ghost story, or those hidden treasures scattered throughout Tubi, this tomb has something for every horror fan. Just dim the lights, cozy up in a blanket, and step inside. If you dare.
Hey, mister, I got an extra $3. I was wondering if there's any way you know I can spend it.
Have you heard of Patreon?
Never heard of it. What is it?
You go to patreon.com/worstpeople, give me your $3, and you can listen to a bunch of stuff that's way too inappropriate for your age.
Oh, well, I'm actually pretty old. I just sound like this. It's like the Benjamin Button thing. But anyway, I was going to ask you, what if I got my mom to give me a couple more bucks and I could, give you more money?
Oh, that's even better. You can get ad-free with $5.
$5?
You also can get access to Latchkey Vids, our TV recap show of forgotten 90s garbage.
Oh my God, I don't even know what that is, but I'm excited for it.
You should be.
So $5 is all I need, and I get no more of these commercials?
No more commercials.
No more commercials.
Oh,
you get
boy.
to hear us talk about a singing cop show and more.
Well, golly gee willikers, Mr. and Miss. Thanks for all the information. I'm going to go see if I can find a mom to give me $5.
Let's go beat that kid up and take his $5.
Oh, no!
Well, George's thing here is he's like, I don't really want to run all this shit. I want to stick around until I can help clean up the neighborhood. And the other cops are just kind of like, right, because we haven't been trying. It's fine.
Okay, this guy's going to come in on his first day and just knock it. Oh my God, he's doing it. Look at that. Wow. I guess we were bad at our job.
And like Roger Podacter is like even talking shit to him. He's like, you can't do this. Like, and he's like, yeah, I can handle this. And I loved his line. He's like, sure, I just heard turds can fly too. So
That's cool.
He's the one that plays Beryl, correct?
yes, from Bosch, Crate and Barrel.
Yeah. Dude, just imagine turds flying. One of those things fucking just falls out of the sky. Just.
How do you terrorize your neighborhood? Oh, I stand outside and shoot turds out of the sky and see where they land.
All right, I'm back in on the turd thing. That sounds fucking great.
But he's like,
Got him.
if you screw up or I find out you're going after Kane, you're out of business. And this is when he looks at the camera and he's like, well, joke's on him. First time I screw up, I'm dead. So we get his one-day police academy, which is running on the beach. We move on
Yeah,
from
it
that.
doesn't look all that tough. And he's a fit dude. It's not like if I had to run. Like cut to a scene of me throwing up in the ocean. I'm returning this seafood to where it came from.
I do get a kick out of him shopping for guns. He's like, I want a big gun that holds lots of bullets.
He does get the Beretta 9mm, 15 in the clip, 1 in the pipe.
Do you have anything that holds more?
No.
Well, then I'll take 2.
This is 92, so we aren't doing assault rifles in San Francisco at this point.
Well, this is an alternate San Francisco.
Oh, true.
I don't even think you could buy a pocket knife in San Francisco right now. Well, legally.
That is a knife.
He does do some shooting range training, and we get a guy. He's a welcome back. He played a lawyer. In Hook.
Okay.
But this guy, Don S. Davis, I know him from Twin Peaks. He's also in Con Air.
I was going to say, I see him as like a general in maybe like Under Siege type or
Yeah.
Stargate.
Yeah, he's in a lot. He's mostly a military guy. From what you
Yeah.
see. He's a big, angry looking bald dude. So,
I do know.
And he gets saddled with his new partner, Tony Goldwyn, playing Ted Bukowski.
Ghost.
Yes, Ghost Guy.
He has a name.
He's also most recently in One Battle After Another, and he was in Oppenheimer.
He's a Christmas adventurer.
He is. And we'll be seeing him in the future when we draw it out of the bag, because he's in Friday the 13th, Part 6.
He didn't age very much either. He still looks pretty much exactly the same.
Oh yeah, no, he's great in One Battle After Another. I mean, he looks very, very similar.
Yeah, he looks almost the same. I think here he's got a little bit more, like, he's not fat or pudgy by any means. He's a little bit more like doughy faced, I guess, because he's young.
He's still young.
But now he's got a little bit sharper features. He's an older man, but he's fucking. In his like one or two scenes in One Battle After Another, he's very funny because the Christmas Adventurers Club is very funny.
Yes, it is.
Not like if they were real, because they are, but like
Yeah, but they're just
this version of it. Hail Santa.
Hail Santa.
Hail Saint Nick.
Oh, that's what it was, Saint Nick. But yeah,
I know, but I like Hail Santa because it's just like you got to figure out instead of like throwing goats for Hail Satan, you got to throw up like a Christmas wreath. Hail Santa.
Is that just a butthole?
Yep.
they just
But you
bend
put your
over.
hands together. You put your hands together like you're making that heart. All the kids do. You just make it a circle.
But yeah, he gets saddled with him, and Ted's got this thing where he's on suspension for
Fucking
fraternization or something.
Porking
But
the captain's wife. Sorry, not the captain. The chief.
yeah, I didn't know she was the chief's wife. I met her in the frozen food section of the supermarket.
Dude, Whitney fucking. We see her later, but I'm just gonna get out of the way because she's a nothing character. Well, she's in 2 scenes and has 1 line. And, you know, we're all kind of like, oh, she looks really familiar. Whitney's like, much shorter hair. Baywatch. She's the real tall, thin girl with like the fucking pixie cut.
Yeah.
It's crazy that you could name a character from Baywatch that isn't Pamela Anderson or David Hasselhoff.
She was one of the main characters.
Wendy?
I don't know her name. Did
I
they have
definitely
names?
saw episodes of Baywatch, but I
know,
don't
but your
remember
wife,
anything.
we've talked about it before. Your wife is like the Ellis Island of hooking up with chicks. Like, she has all the types.
I hope that she shows up in future Latchkey vids of Baywatch nights that we'll have to do one day.
Oh, God, I hope so.
I still want to watch lifeguards hunt werewolves or whatever's happening in that show.
I mean, if it's good enough, we'll do more than 1 episode.
But this guy is, you know, he's trying to get back out of suspension or out of whatever he's in. It's not suspension because he's still working, but out of punishment. So
Probation.
He's like, if you do anything that makes me look bad, I'll break you in half. And
Oh, okay.
Christian Slater's just like, you get laid much, Ted?
I mean, it is that
I mean,
fun.
now
like,
he is.
Yeah, I'm getting laid so much, I'm on probation.
Yeah, it's before he finds out he was fucking the chief's wife. So
Because he makes a joke. He's like, "So what did you do? Like to get stuck with me? You know, you had to do something like, what'd you do, sleep with the captain's wife?" And he kind of looks at him. He's like, "It's this chief's wife." oh my God, even worse.
well, Christian Slater's like, that's fucking awesome, man.
That's fucking rad, dude.
Because he's a chauvinist pig.
Did you get her pregnant and then leave her a note? That's what I would do.
So before they head off, he's like, oh, I got to go take a shit. And he runs up to the narcotics department and gets something to help him sleep, is what he tells
And
the guy.
something to help him poop.
Yeah, so he spikes this dude's coffee, but unfortunately, he doesn't like to drink hot coffee, only cold.
First of all, ew. Second of all, I love when he gives him the coffee and he's him being Goldwyn. He's got it. And he's doing these violent hand gestures. He's like, I will not, and it splashes, be made a fool out of by you. And he's watching it like, my God, you're wasting all the drugs. What are you doing here?
And like, I think it's when he gets back to the car because he hands him the coffee and he's like, next time, shit before you sign in. Shit.
Oh, that's
sign
what it
in,
is.
Is there
car.
going to be a test about this later?
Like, there's some of the comedy that works for me, but the movie has a hard time finding what it wants to be, much like El Diablo, last week's episode.
Yeah. I think, and we're going to talk about it specifically in the scene coming up, it should have just been rated R. And I'm not sitting here saying I wanted the nudity. Give me the cursing. Give me some more bloodshed. Because we very specifically get one F-bomb.
Yeah,
And I do mean
because
fuck.
this leads to the PG-13 and this scene lead into this like Scott Pilgrim style scene where like they're sitting in the car because Kuffs wants to go after Kane because he saw him, and Ted starts yelling at him, and he's like, you know, you need to fucking do whatever. But every time he's saying fuck, you're yelling fuck and shit back and forth to each other. Yeah, it's not just beeps. It's noises like Scott Pilgrim when Aubrey Plaza is cursing at him, and like, but in that they even acknowledge it too, because like she's got like a sensor bar that comes up over her mouth, and he's like, how are you doing that with your mouth?
Well, that's a movie that plays in.
Yeah, this is just very weird because they're yelling back and forth, and it's just like, and
I had said something while watching. I'm like, I bet that's just like the fucking director or writer being like, fuck you, dude, we should have been rated R. Because at the very end, he's like, Christian Slater says something. He's like, tell me how you really feel, Ted. Fuck you. And it's uncensored. So you get your one.
Yeah,
like, go fuck yourself.
I think he says you have a very limited vocabulary, Ted.
Yeah, that's what it is. Very limited vocabulary. Fuck you.
They didn't end up following Kane because of the argument, and then they get to this store that he trashed, and he's like, you know, if we hadn't stopped, we would have stopped him from doing this. And they get into a fist fight.
It's pretty good back and forth.
Yeah, I mean, it starts with Tony Goldwyn just slapping him in the face.
Oh my God, it was such a wonderful smack.
Ow, did you slap me?
And then it devolves into a full fist fight, and other cops arrive, and one of them is like, hey, word to the wise kid, your brother was a good man, so don't cock up his memory.
Don't cock it up, son. Love that term.
Because they couldn't say fuck up, right?
Uh-huh. Hey, it's creative.
And we see Ted kind of changing his tune here because he does realize they could have stopped this. And I think that's why they got in a fight, because he was kind of mad that he was like, fuck, we fucked up. Because he goes, I bet you don't know where this Kane guy lives. And cut to them parked outside of Kane's house.
Bet.
And it's like, okay, well, he's home. Let's get out of here. And like, no, he's up there with his gang. And he comes out with these two hookers. And and Ted's like, oh, yeah, he was sure up there with his gang. All right.
Gang,
well, now,
gang.
they're very clearly dressed as women of the evening.
Yes.
I mean, one of them has on booty shorts made of pleather or such. And I don't remember which one of them it is. Like, what do girls like that see in guys like that? Like, oh, no, they do not like him. Oh, no.
Because he comments on he's like, how could she like a man who dresses like that? That's what it is.
Yeah. He has some absurd shirts that I'm in love with and I hate. I don't know. Oh, the fan one. God, if you're pulling slides for this to put on YouTube, you got to get a shot of him in the fan shirt because I like it. I would wear one.
I mean, the best shirt he wears in this movie is at the end, right before he expires.
His own face?
Yeah, it was a T-shirt with his own like mugshot on it.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't even it wasn't even a mugshot. It's like a picture your grandpa took when he first learned about like fucking setting up Facebook, where it's just like super awkwardly, just high enough to look menacing, and to look at him looking up at it maniacally.
He doesn't understand what a webcam is.
There's very little smile, if anything. It's just like click, set as profile, relationship status complicated.
Relationship
good,
status.
Dad.
Are you Asian? Because you said it was a grandpa. And I'm thinking back to our trivia episode.
I used to date gals like that when I was in the war. Well, they had to date you.
What was that one from the trivia? Oh, it was sidekicks. I've never seen an Asian woman fetishized like this since my grandpa just signed up for Tinder.
Uh-huh. Believe that.
But they end up following him around. He stops at this Chinese laundry. And then they get a call to go to a jumper situation. And this is when Tony Goldwyn decides to straight chug this shit sleep coffee.
It's room temperature now, just the way I like it. Oh. If I could, I'd boof this right now. You know that, right?
If I'm at work and I got a coffee and I got busy and it sat for too long,
sure,
and it's cold, yeah, I'm gonna chug it, but I'm not gonna wait till it's cold specifically to chug it.
No, that was an accident. That just happened because I got busy, and I'm not wasting that caffeine.
I feel like the cold coffee is gonna give you worse diarrhea than the hot coffee, which scientifically doesn't make sense, but in my head it does.
Well, and this also has laxative instead of creamer.
Well, yeah.
Is that a non-dairy creamer? Yes, sure. In a way. Because you are about to cream your pants.
Yes, cream will be coming out.
There will be cream. Oh, yes, there will be cream.
There will be cream.
I abandoned your coffee.
I abandoned my coffee.
My butthole. I abandoned my butthole.
I drink it up from all the way over here.
I shit in your toilet.
He leaves the bathroom. I'm finished.
I hope you guys watched There'll Be Blood since the last time we made these jokes.
But they do go to the jumper situation. Todd is acting insane from his coffee.
He has a really good... It doesn't fit in this movie because now all of a sudden there are actual cartoon noises and we're getting a live-action Jar Jar Binks here. He is doing this like he's losing control of his body one leg at a time kind of thing. And it even has this like... When he takes a hard step, it's like...
And his stomach is doing the...
Yeah, and he's doing really well in it. Like, as an actor, his physical work is great. It's just like, all right, well, this just became Batman and Robin.
Yeah, it's a different movie. I mean, at this point, this movie is mostly still like a 90s slacker comedy meeting a cop movie.
Uh-huh.
But once we go on and the cop part gets more serious, this feels more and more out of place.
Right. It's almost two different movies. It's not, but it's two tones of a movie.
Yeah, it's two different scripts, and someone was like, well, I like this page and I like that page. Let's just put them together.
Yeah. We'll cut out the middle part that matters.
Maybe that's why there's two writers. One of them wrote the cop drama, one of them wrote the comedy, and then they just threw all the pages in the air, picked them up, and put them together in a random format.
Do you think we should have them writing together? No, I don't.
I think it was just, split personality.
That makes sense.
I feel like it's...
Dr.
There was
Jekyll,
no
Mr.
Ted
Hyde.
Bukowski.
I feel like it comes down to, like a Fight Club situation. It was actually just
Yep.
Christian Slater shitting his own pants.
He's fucking dosing his own coffee. I like my coffee room temperature. No, I don't. Yes, I do.
Yeah, I feel like it's like I said earlier, though, they just didn't know what to do with Christian Slater. And like, because you have like Heathers, which is a pretty dark movie
Pretty disturbing.
that
yeah.
has a overall like comedic tone to it, though. It's a
Sure.
very lighthearted, very dark movie, if that makes sense. And
Yeah.
I feel
Well,
like
I mean,
someone was trying to put that. They were like, this is Christian Slater's shtick, is lighthearted darkness.
I kind of think his best roles for me that he showcases the best is Young Guns 2 and Robin Hood, because he's funny, charming, but he's not really supposed to be likable. Like you enjoy him, but you don't like him. And that's him at his best to me.
I think that's another big problem is like his other like lead roles. I'm thinking of like Heathers. He's not a likable person. He's a pretty big piece of shit. This movie, he's not a likable person. True Romance, he's not a likable person. Broken Arrow, I guess, is his most likable, but he's just still kind of a dickhead. He's just arrogant.
Yeah,
So it's
he's just
like-
not as bad as John Travolta.
Yeah, exactly, because he is the good guy in that one. But like the biggest one for me has
The
always
good guy's
been
America.
the biggest one for me has always been True Romance. And
Yeah.
he's a fucking scumbag. But it's written by Quentin Tarantino, so who's not? Like
And he'll be back in the podcast whenever your wife and I make you watch 3,000 Miles to Graceland.
Oh, is he another Elvis?
Yeah.
All right.
Him and Bokeem Woodbine. It's hard to tell them apart when they're in Elvis costume.
I mean, I could see him doing another Elvis, speaking of True Romance, right? Because, I mean, he's basically running around doing Elvis and that.
He's got them Elvis shit. That's what made me think of it.
I mean, he is talking to a ghost Elvis as well, or an angel Elvis or something.
Dressed up as an M16.
Odd Thomas.
What?
Sorry, it's
Rob
a
Thomas?
book. It's a book from Dean.
Did you say Rob Thomas, like Matchbox 20?
No, Odd Thomas. He is a character that talks to the ghost of Elvis, but he can't hear the ghost. He can only see him.
You drink that coffee and it comes out smooth. Like, I don't know the rhythm to the song.
I don't know.
but
Odd Thomas. There's a whole series of Odd Thomas, and it was good. I didn't read the whole
I
thing.
want to push you around. I will. Said it's a hot one. Whew. Like 7 inches from the midday sun.
He goes to the jumper. Maya sees him there. She's like, I thought you were in Brazil. He's like, I'll explain when I get back down from doing
You're
my
a cop
job.
now?
Brazil was her name. I was in Brazil all night.
She's a drag queen I met at a show.
Did I say her? I
No.
should be a little bit more fluid.
I mean, she was a her that night.
All right.
But I do. This was my favorite scene of the whole movie. Because he goes up to talk this jumper down. This guy is like, I pay you to be here. You need to fucking be here. Go up there and do this. And he doesn't know how to talk down a jumper, so he just leans out the window. He's like, hey, asshole, if you're going to jump. You're screwing up traffic down there.
Talking to me? My God.
And then the jumper starts crawling back towards the window.
Yeah, and everybody's like,
he's
wow.
come back in.
Wow, that worked. But the guy gets there, and he's like, hey, cop, fucking die. And he just shoots.
I think I don't remember if he talks to us or if he talks to somebody there. He's like, see, this is what you need. I'm gonna have this nice comfy chair waiting for him right here. You know, I'm not gonna pull a gun on him. I'm just gonna have a chair for him. Luckily he does.
The chair slightly slows down the bullet, even though it still
still
goes
through
in.
and through.
Yeah, it still goes in and out of his body. It might have changed the direction, maybe.
Yeah, sure. Like it didn't hit his fucking liver because he's gonna need that.
Because I thought that's what they were gonna
get a
do.
cool shot though of it going through.
I didn't
chair.
really feel the slow mo, but it's a 92 effect. So
I loved it.
I like when he shoots, he's like, "Hey, cop, die!" and he shoots at him, and then just puts his arms out and fucking just
Free falls.
Assassin's Creed falls off this fucking thing. But
It
backwards,
ends not as well.
yeah. But yeah, he does get shot. I thought the chair was going to be like, there's going to be a thing where the bullet hits the chair and then doesn't go through or something like that. But no, he still gets shot.
Yeah, I think just made it miss a vital organ.
Maya visits him in the hospital and he tries to have sex with her there. And she's like, bro, come on.
He's like, well, I can't get you pregnant too soon.
He does ask her about her new boyfriend. And she's like, I don't need him and I don't need you. Go fuck yourself. How about that?
Okay.
You know?
I mean, she looks like she was born pretty rich. Her
Was
dad's
that
a
you that
doctor.
called me?
Hmm?
Because she asked, was that you that called me?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Wait.
I didn't call you Thursday night at midnight.
Was it the heavy breathing or the silence? Yeah, that was me.
Oh, that was me.
The heavy breathing was also me, but
Just a different, it's a version of myself called Ted Bukowski.
one was pre-orgasm, one was post-orgasm.
I butt chugged some room temperature coffee and thought I'd call you.
Ted Bufkowski.
Ted Bufkowski. There it is.
And when he gets home, Kane is there and offers him $25,000 to basically leave him alone. It's the same bribe, presumably, he was offering to Tron earlier in the movie.
Might be less. There's like, we can get this guy for 25 grand, dude. Look at him. He's trying to get gold in Brazil.
Oh, and he did see at the Chinese laundry that Kane had handed off this tube that he got to Sam Jones, the guy trying to buy the district. So he knows they're in
Jones.
bed together.
Who?
Sam Jones.
One more time.
281-330-8004.
Of course you do.
Hit Sam Jones up on the low because Sam Jones about to blow.
Sam Jones.
The next day, we get Sam Jones getting in his car, and this is why I had to mention it, because George is just waiting in the back of his car, and I love, as soon as he starts driving, he doesn't like pop up and pull a gun out or pop up and just be like, hey, I got you.
He plays Guess Who.
He puts his hands over this guy's eyes while he's driving, and not only puts his hands over his eyes, but he's like pulling on his face.
And he's screaming. He's like, Sam! Ah, you gotta fucking turn! Ah. Dude, it's good.
I scared you, didn't I?
I scared myself. I didn't think you were going to miss those children.
But he tells him about the bribe, and he's like, you know, I asked for 50. We landed on 37.5. So, you know, I took the bribe. Totally going to follow that. And he tells him his whole plan. He's like, I know your plan. You're doing this with Kane, and you're trying to take over the district so that he can do crime stuff. He doesn't know the whole plan yet. It doesn't really, it's a vague.
He wants to buy up a bunch
He's
of
trying
property,
to,
right?
He's playing Monopoly.
But he's like selling stolen art and buying property for question mark reasons.
So he can control San Francisco. He's literally playing Monopoly. He's buying up all the properties.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he can
also a penny
control
bag.
It's
the
just world
whole
domination.
thing. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
How
It's
did you not
not
get
like
that?
Superman.
It doesn't.
Were you not
it's
high
stupid.
enough?
It's stupid.
Yeah.
Because like here he's talking about trying to buy up land, but later in the movie it's all about selling stolen paintings.
So he can have the capital to buy up the lands.
he can do two crimes.
It's possible. You need one to feed the other.
Yeah, he just
Okay.
likes crimes.
That's fair.
Next, he's going to open a sweatshop with Dermot Mulscoonies.
Oh, God.
And Sam Jones does call his
Who?
boss. Sam Jones calls his boss and is like,
What
dude,
have I done?
your cop is in my car harassing me, whatever, which leads to like the next 40 minutes of this movie of like Kuffs just trying to ignore calls from the captain because he's
Yep.
like, oh, I can't get in trouble if you can't find me.
You can't break up with me if you can't find me.
Also, can't prove that I was there.
Yeah, they don't care about proof. They care about money.
No witness, no murder.
Money.
Money.
Can you believe that? Let him off. No witness, no murder.
Can you believe that? Cops only caring about money.
Better get out of here, Blue.
But when he does go back to the HQ, have all the people there. So it's the customers that pay for protection and the cops that work there. One of these cops, by the way, was
Bill is riled up. Oh, the female cop.
Yeah, her name is Nikki in the movie. She is.
We had her
playing,
on Firebirds.
Firebirds, yeah. She was Tommy Lee Jones.
Mary Ellen Trainor is her name.
I'm gonna eat your butt like a fudgesicle.
Yeah, she was Tommy Lee
promises.
Jones's wife. She's the one who appears in both Die Hard and Ricochet, and I believe Lethal Weapon, all as the same reporter.
Oh.
Lethal Weapon, I want to say she's a shrink.
Oh, that's right. In Lethal Weapon, she's the shrink. In Die Hard and Ricochet, she's the same reporter, though.
Shared universe.
This girl's going to be on a bunch of stuff, though. Because, I mean, she's, like I said, Die Hard, whatever. She was in the Goonies, apparently.
Yeah, she's the mom with the broken arm.
Oh, that's right.
I told you she
Okay.
was a mom.
She's in Romancing the Stone, Monster Squad, Congo, Executive Decision, Little
Ooh.
Giants.
Can't wait to watch Congo.
So we'll be seeing her again at some point. But
Ugly gorilla.
she's barely in this, but she's a cop, a co-op.
She's a
A
co-op.
co-op.
She's definitely a co-op.
But they're like, we decided we don't want you to be our boss anymore. And he's like, can employees fire their boss?
No.
And it's like,
No,
no,
they cannot.
but and the guy who plays the Asian grocery store owner, who is Jack told us is from Dragon, the Bruce Lee story.
Yeah.
Whose last name is Al Leong, which just made me laugh because Al Leong is an actor we've had on the podcast multiple times.
Yeah.
Who is like,
We love Al Leong.
he's the action movie Asian bad guy.
Yeah,
you
we
would know
love
him
him.
if
He
you
was in
saw
The
him.
Shadow.
the hairline. It's the hairline.
No, he was in the Phantom. He might have also been in the Shadow.
He was in Shadow, yeah.
He was definitely
I
also in the
bet you.
Phantom.
I bet you he's in the shadow in the very
Yeah.
beginning.
Yeah, that's him, remember? You remember.
He's
It doesn't-
he's in
taking
so many
James.
things.
James. What's his name? James Hong.
Yeah.
Okay, well, he's also one of the goons in the Phantom that's in the cave.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
The
He's
ghost pirates or whatever they are.
he's a big Carpenter guy, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
Jesus?
Yes, yes. He's Jesus. Hey, I'd rather pray to
Pray to
him,
that
give him
one.
my money.
You think that's why John Carpenter's always had long hair? He was like, Carpenter.
Got to do the look.
But basically, he's like, okay, I'll quit if Bill can beat me in a fight. If Bill is like a 2-time
He even
Golden
says fair
Glove
fight.
winner, it is a fair fight.
Huh?
They didn't say rules.
They didn't
say
establish
rules. The fair fight to me means you didn't
No
ambush
weapons.
anybody, no weapons.
Yeah.
And like this is
Face to face, ding, ding,
this
ding.
is a street fight.
Yeah.
It's Bill's fault for assuming that they were playing some sort of fucking boxing.
Honor.
Yeah, like boxing rules.
Don't
This here's a
assume that the
fucking
guy who
cockfight.
left his pregnant girlfriend via note is going to be fighting with honor.
Valid point. Valid point, Derek. I don't know. There's something about this guy. I feel like I can trust him. When he broke up with his girlfriend, pregnant girlfriend via note, said he was going to Brazil. By the way, I just really felt like he wrote it out well.
Pregnant
Great-
15-year-old girlfriend.
Pregnant 15-year-old girlfriend over a note going to Brazil trying to find gold. Yeah, all those things though. Like I felt good that he had really good penmanship and
Penmanship was
grammar.
good, yeah.
Grammar was good. So when he said, "I hope you rot in hell," he had spelled "rot" in a very correct way.
Yeah, he didn't spell it like wrought iron, which is
Exactly, which would be very awkward. I hope you rot iron in hell.
But he kicks Bill in the balls and then punches him in the face, and he's like, "Well, I win, so get back to work, motherfuckers."
I did have fun with that. I was like, woo! Woo-hoo.
Yeah,
I've knocked somebody out like that before. It was fun.
And then he's
Not for
buying,
them.
dude. He's buying flowers for Maya from this florist who I did appreciate that they have this like gay reference in this movie that takes place in San Francisco without it being like weird.
Yes.
Because
he's like, you're married, right? And he's like, yeah. He's like, what would you buy for your girl? And he's like, or for her? He's like, well, him.
Yeah. And he's just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool for 1992 because it could have easily just been like, oh,
what?
steam coming out of his collar, like, I got to get out of here.
Yeah, but
maybe
also,
she doesn't want I just remembered she's allergic.
Also, can a straight guy not run a florist shop?
Well, I mean, maybe that's the joke, but they didn't present this guy as like, welcome to my flower shop. You know what I mean? He's
yeah.
Why'd you sound like a gay robot?
Well,
That's cut you out.
I think we established earlier in this episode that I am a robot.
Yeah, I was gonna say only one of those things is him pretending.
I don't know.
No eye contact, please.
I promise I'll call you tomorrow.
But the original note that he tells him to write on here
We
is,
have to have a talk. I think I gave you something.
love and kisses on all your pink parts. And that's where this whole thing starts because the guy looks at him like, you sure about that, buddy?
Hell yeah, dude.
And then
Hell
something
yeah.
what happens real quick?
She bleaches her butthole, so there's another pink part.
No, there's like a fight or something. Or
I think he gets a call that
That's
Captain
what it
Marino
is.
keeps trying to call. And then he talks to him about what he would buy for his partner, and then he gives him a better note, which is just like, I hope you can come to dinner in San Francisco. If you can't, I'd still like to see you. Love, George, or whatever.
yeah.
Let's include
With
that
all
pink
of my
parts
love.
thing. Let's still put the pink parts back in.
You know what?
there.
Just make all the flowers pink. She'll get it.
Hey, remember that note that I left you when I left you? This is the opposite. Reverse. He just puts an Uno reverse card.
sweet peas and snapdragons.
They're pink roses, and they've got little kisses next to them.
like the
For the
Hershey's.
pink parts.
Yes, Hershey's
Yum.
kisses.
It's the first edible arrangement.
So we've got everybody, Captain Marino keeps trying to call him. Bill and Nikki are out tailing Sam Jones. I don't think they know where Kane is, so they're following Jones to try to find him.
You do get the payoff of the nut joke. He's like, all right, Bill, check in. He's like, he's still here. And adjusts his ice pack in his dick and goes, I haven't seen him all day, boss. And he was like, you gotta find one little payoff for a nut shot.
Yeah.
And the thing Kane had paid him for wasn't just to ignore his stuff. It was he was paying him for protection also.
Uh-huh.
Because that comes to play here because we go back to Chang's grocery store, who's the guy I was talking about earlier. Kane is there harassing him. And I got this actually like written down, like the whole exchange, because it's very funny. So it's like Kane goes in, he's like, hey kid, we had an agreement. I paid you. What the fuck you doing here? And he's like, yeah, you hired me to protect your interests, and I fully intend to do that. But I also have a deal with Mr. Chang, and right now you're on his property, so I have to ask you to leave. Kane's like, don't fucking mess with me. And this is my favorite part. He goes, you see, if Mr. Chang was on your property and he was leaning on you, I'd ask him to leave. And then if he didn't do it fast enough, I'd pull out my gun, and he puts it to fucking Kane's head. And he's like, just like this, and shout, do we have an understanding, or do you want to see if you can breathe through your forehead?
I loved it. Oh, all of us were just like, yes.
Careful, kid. You might not live long enough to regret this.
Very reminiscent of, I'm going to turn his head into a canoe.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, he does tell him, you're going to regret this. And he's like, what decision in my life have I not regretted?
Oh, it's you may not live long enough to regret this. And he just looks at the camera. He's like, I have so far. See, some of the camera stuff works. I just think I was a young baby boy when this came. Like, I was 10 when this came out, so I probably fucking loved it.
That one works, but it also could have been a snarky line he said to him. Most of the time I feel like fourth wall breaking is just unnecessary or lazy. It's like having a narrator. It means that you either didn't have faith in the performance or you didn't have faith in your writing, and you couldn't get these things across with performance. So you had to just spell it out to the audience.
It could be that, or somebody's just being a clever cunt.
Ferris
thinks they
Bueller
are.
was one of my favorites, and that's a total fourth wall break also.
And that's what I was about to say is this is that 90s slacker thing.
Uh-huh.
Ferris Bueller is the 80s, but it's an early version of that. It's the slacker comedy thing. And I feel like these writers are like, well, Ferris Bueller. Look, John Hughes did it, and we're just like John Hughes.
We're just like John Hughes, except for we are two people. Or are we?
We are John and Hughes.
It's two writers that have a split. It's one writer that thinks he's two writers, split personality. It's called Right Club.
They're like, we're so successful. We wrote Stand By Me, so
Yeah.
We could do it. I could do what John Hughes can do.
We mostly wrote Cutthroat Island. We could do what John Hughes does.
You know that really successful movie, Cutthroat Island.
Which one? You wrote it with me.
Wasn't that after this?
Yes.
All right. We're still writing it.
We're writing it right now. Right Club.
And we get to, like, this is where things start to turn more copy in the movie. Not copy C-O-P-Y, but C-O-P-P-Y. More violent cop movie.
Oh.
Because we get the silly scene of him showering with goggles on because question mark.
Because of, oh my God. Doesn't he do that in Ferris Bueller's?
No. Not with goggles.
No?
No.
There's another.
No, he covers the camera lens and not him. And like you see the shower head go down.
Okay.
There's another movie that does it, and I don't.
The Pest.
I was gonna say, is it the fucking Pestino?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, there's something where someone's got goggles in the shower.
Yeah,
Right.
I thought it was Ferris Bueller's. That would have been so on the nose. Like, well, of course they had him in goggles.
No, he did the mohawk with the shampoo.
Yeah. Oh, I remember that part.
Last night I didn't get it, but I was like, oh, because shampoo in your eyes.
Did we stay after the credits? Is there a are you still here scene in this?
It went to another movie.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it went to
Nick Nolte and Julia Roberts in
a whole lot of trouble, or
yeah, something stupid.
Yeah.
But we do find out that the captain, like while he's getting ready for this date with Maya, we cut to the captain and this lawyer, and they're looking for him because he owes this $50,000 balloon payment. Otherwise, they're going to shut him down. And the receptionist lady is even like, "What you're doing is really shitty. Like, fuck you." Like,
yeah, my friends work here. Now I have to go home and be with my husband. I hate him.
girl, trust.
But like
I mean,
yeah, I ignored it. So he's dancing around making dinner.
He wasn't even looking at you.
when does he?
When we're making love.
He knows what the back of your head looks like.
Exactly. I make eye contact with the back of your head.
Derrick is really good at thigh contact.
He's like, oh, I know that mole anywhere.
But the doorbell goes off, and it's Kane at the door with his own face on his shirt, just trying to machine gun down George.
He's very unsuccessful.
And George is looking for his gun, but he did this weird strip dance thing where he put his gun and belt on top of his refrigerator.
Yeah, and so it's like this cat and mouse around the house. Hey, I'm Dr. Seuss. And
well, less racist.
Pretty sure you're not racist.
I'm Dr. Seuss that doesn't hate people who are not white. But it's this cat and mouse, and he ends up pulling a pot of boiling water and splashing it in Kane's face, which is fucked up.
Oh, and the turkey gets destroyed.
Yeah.
What's your method of home defense? Do you have like a gun hidden away? No. I consistently keep rolling boiled water on my stove all the time.
All the time.
For just such an occasion. I've only ever needed it once, but man, did I need it.
It's cost me hundreds of dollars in water, but it was worth it.
Also, sometimes I get home drunk and it's really, really convenient to make ramen.
That's still boiling while you're not in the house.
Yeah, exactly.
There is a funny bit where he grabs the lamp to throw it at Kane, and it's still plugged in. And then, unlike the normal action movie thing where it would go flying, it hits the end of that plug and just falls. And they both just kind of look at it.
I'm wondering if it was supposed to go flying and it didn't, and they just left it in there.
No, because I mean, Kane doesn't even, like, he just barely flinches. You know what I mean? He's like, "What the did you try to throw that at me?" Gives him a little trigger pull, but click, we're empty now.
And Christian Slater gets his gun, shoots him down. We get that, bad guy jumping up last minute jump scare thing.
Yeah, because he didn't shoot him in the head in the shirt.
Yeah, so he shoots him in the head of the T-shirt, not his actual head, and that's the one that
the picture of himself on the shirt is shot in the head.
Yep.
And then Maya shows up with her parents, and it's like,
one
hey.
is a doctor.
Yeah. Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Maya's parents.
Dr.
Maya's parents. Thank you.
Please. I didn't go to medical school for 12 years to be called Mr. Maya's parents.
In this wasp of
Dr.
a wife.
Maya's parents.
Dude, I love the wife.
Please call me Daniel. Mr. Maya's parents was my father's name.
I love the mom because they end up finding the dead body that he tries to hide by closing the door. He doesn't do much.
Oh, the door doesn't close all the way.
They find the dead body, and Dr. Maya's dad is about to vomit. And the mom is just looking around like, it's a very lovely apartment you have here.
Thanks for having us. Well, he's a gynecologist, so.
And then he's somebody else starts knocking on the door. which the door is shot in half. You can see through the door.
Yeah.
And the parents start walking to the other room, and he's like, "Put the toilet seat up," because the dad is literally like fighting back, working. It's like me when you guys talk about Jankum.
You talking about butt hash?
Whoo.
Lord.
But yeah, so who's at the door? He doesn't know. It's this one guy.
He does. He looks through one of the gun holes.
He only sees the one guy though.
Yeah, he sees the
doesn't
lawyer.
See the director.
Yeah, the captain.
Or whatever.
Not the director.
And Jack, I love you for this. Rewound it so we can rewatch this scene.
It's something my family rewound all the time. Like this you have to watch this part because he does like a noise, but he puts his arms up like he's gonna do a crane kick, goes cross-eyed, and then just freezes. Roger Predactor brushes him out of the way, like puts an arm in front of him and throws him to the ground. He's like, anyway, Kuffs, we're here for a very specific reason. Because he goes, freeze, asshole.
Yeah, because Kuffs opened the door and screamed, freeze, asshole. Also, there was one more short thing I forgot. I just remembered when the dad found the body. Mm-hmm. Is he dead? I hope so.
God, I hope so.
That was a funny line. But yeah, freeze, asshole, and it's just again, doesn't fit in the movie. I said this is where it gets more serious, and then we've got that, but
yeah, but it's a moment of levity instead of a fucking like a physical comedy scene.
Yeah. We do see that Sam Jones is out there watching the crime scene. Everybody, there's cops, there's ambulances, the Kuffs and the chief and the lawyer come out, and
that's
he's
when
like,
Sammy Boy drives away.
Sorry about your tongue. And he's just like, oh no, you were fucking great. You scared the shit out of me. Also, you killed that dude who was trying to kill you. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And the chief is like, yeah, but doesn't he owe you money? He's like, he can make payments. It's great. We have a saying in the lawyer business: never trust a bald barber because he doesn't respect your hair. Anyway, I'll see you later.
Yeah. Okay, bye.
Okay.
It was just that was the best part of the whole movie to my ass.
And then he's like, all right, chief, well, I'm in charge, so get me a warrant for the Chinese laundry. Also reinstate Ted. And he's like, yeah, about Ted, he moved in with the chief's wife,
so there's nothing I can do for him. He's got that good dick. I mean, Chief's probably old as shit because she's way young.
Do we ever see
Well, not
Chief?
way young.
No, we never see the chief. I'm assuming it's
but we
James
hear
Coburn.
there's a whole thing
Cop
about
Rock.
how when they're talking about
Ronnie Cox.
Ronnie Cox, yeah.
Because he's like, I mean, she's younger than him.
Yeah.
My wife left me for a much younger man.
Yeah.
His name was Bukowski, and I don't
He
like
was
that.
in Ghosts with a character named Sam. I think that was his name at least.
And I'm gonna go live in my van.
Ronnie Cox's character would be very upset about his wife leaving him for someone with the last name Bukowski.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna
You
say.
bet. He would go on some rant.
He's got a cardboard cutout of him. Pew pew pew. Do you like my Foley work?
It's excellent. They should hire you for the next John Wick. And then John Wick pulls his gun and it goes pew 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 pew.
Raka chaka 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 chaka.
That was my door.
When he goes back to HQ and Sam Jones is there, and he's like, "You have to be stopped. Here's your high school transcript. Did you drop out in the 10th grade? Think you did. You're under arrest, biatch."
Ha, joke's on you. I was expelled. I slept with the principal's wife.
So he's getting taken away by one of these other cops, and he's like, "Oh, hey, just 1 minute. I gotta go take a shit. Can you just the same line as earlier?" And he's like,
I don't want to have to shit in jail, dude. Please.
This cop reminds me of I can't remember what show he was in. I want to say he's in The Office. The one that Jim
Oh, Randall.
Randall Park.
Yeah, he
Park.
reminds me of him.
I mean, he's obviously too old to be, because he was
correct.
like,
He's like the same age as that guy was then.
yeah, he's probably the same age Randall Park is in The
But
Office.
if they were to remake that movie, Randall Park would be that cop. It'd be like, man, don't
I mean,
let
it might
He
just
better
be
have a
because
much bigger role because he's funny as shit.
Yeah,
it might just be because he plays a cop in, was it Ant-Man One or both of the
Yeah.
Ant-Mans.
Ant-Man
And
2?
Oh, he does, doesn't he?
he's also in
WandaVision.
WandaVision.
Yeah. I like him.
But he goes back up to the narcotics guy and he's like, I need another favor. And the guy's like, yeah, I bet you fucking do. But it's not more drugs. It's delightful bloodhound, not
Thunder.
bloodhound, but
Saint Bernard.
drug hound. I was trying to think of like a drug dog.
Yeah.
Thunder, who is played by the fluffiest,
Thunderbolts and
chubbiest
lightning.
Saint Bernard.
Very,
Just
very
the
fluffy.
cutest. Very cute. This thing wandered right off of the set of Beethoven.
So fluffy. Fluffy like a fluffy cow.
It's so fluffy.
Isn't the plot of Beethoven that these people are trying to kidnap a dog so they can test a gun on its head?
Something like that, yeah.
Whoa.
I'm pretty sure that's the plot of Beethoven.
There was
It's been
a
long time.
shelter.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to like get because they're like, oh, Saint Bernard skulls are extra tough, so we got to shoot it in the head.
I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah, I think they're trying to test super guns. You know
Ooh,
what? We'll
maybe
do
we do that for
Beethoven.
Shitbird.
Yeah, we'll have to do
Yeah.
Beethoven one
All
of
of
these days.
them.
Dogtober.
All of them. A whole month of all Beethoven all the time. I don't think we can do all of them. I'm pretty sure they're up to like 9 or 10.
No, that's not Air Bud.
It might be.
It might be.
think
I mean,
there's
you got a
only
dog
3.
movie?
There's
No,
like the
there's
real
more than
ones that
3.
came out in theaters.
Beethoven,
Please
Beethoven
hold.
second, Beethoven's third.
And then I guarantee you there are direct-to-video sequels.
Hold,
I
please
would-
hold.
I would bet a dog on it. Not my dog.
How many Beethoven movies
I'd
were
bet
there?
your dog.
I'd bet
How
those
many
dogs
Beethoven,
on it.
Beethoven movies are there?
I think you both just did that.
Oh, fifth, and then Beethoven's Big Break, Beethoven's Christmas Adventure, and Beethoven's Treasure Trail.
So it does
6,
become Air
7,
Bud.
8. It becomes Land Before Time.
No, there's 14 of those.
Same thing, Air Bud.
But yeah, it looks like 4 is the first one that's like, we are really giving up. It was 2001 that people are reeling from 9/11. You know what the country needs after the fucking Twin Towers got taken down? Another Beethoven movie.
Dog 11.
That's going to heal this country. Why do you think we are where we are in this fucking political climate? We haven't had a Beethoven in a while.
Did you know it was created by John Hughes?
Yeah, I did know that.
Well, that explains why there's no people of color.
It also explains why they wanted to shoot a dog in the head.
But the first one has the Italian blue eyes, dark hair lady.
It's produced by Christy Nome. Did you say something about shooting a dog in the head?
I mean,
I'm in.
that's one of my new hashtags is Christy Nome kills puppies, but
Who's Christy?
head of the Department of Homeland Security.
But who's that actress? The one with the
Meg Foster.
Fran
No, the other
Drescher.
one. the blue eyes,
Meg Foster.
the other one with
That I
the
don't know.
striking blue eyes and darker hair. And you know what? It's just fine. She's just totally
Fran
a Jersey
Drescher.
girl. No.
Nobody
Fran
knows.
Drescher.
If it's not Meg Foster, then I don't know because she's the one we've talked about on the podcast.
Megan fucking Foster.
But he gets Thunder.
Frederick fucking Chopin.
He gets Thunder. He goes to recruit Ted. And Ted is like, yeah, I can't help you, whatever. And he does this whole thing when he's leaving. He's like, well, you know, if something bad happens to me, I don't want you to feel bad. I don't want you to feel like it's your fault that I'm dead. Anyway, I'll see you later.
Again, don't feel bad if I'm dead.
So they go
have
to
fun. Have
they
fun
go to the
sleeping with your
Chinese
super
laundry because
hot
Thunder
wife.
Thunder's specialty is finding anything illegal.
Yeah, political joke. They drove him up Washington D.C. and he just had a stroke. He was like, "Wait, hold on. Isn't being a pedophile illegal?" Yeah. Got him.
Debbie Mazur.
Oh yeah,
Does she
yeah.
have blue eyes?
Stunningly blue eyes.
Yeah.
I don't think I've usually looked at her eyes.
She's like,
we
well,
learned you don't look at women's faces. So.
Well,
she's
it's
like
not
the
just
rich
women.
man's Fran Drescher.
It's not. It's not just women. I don't look at anybody's faces. But also, the only movie we've had Debbie Mazar in so far was Batman Forever, and she was.
Nope, not true. She was on Patreon, Empire Records.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I was thinking of that because she's sugar and she's spice of
Oh, yeah.
sugar and spice,
Yeah.
and I'm not looking at her face.
No, God, no.
Not in that outfit.
I didn't even know she was in that movie.
So they're searching around. Oh, I do love. He's like, let's find something illegal, right? And he sends Thunder into the basement, and it's like this little laundry chute.
Oh, God, it's the
So
cutest
this dog
scene.
just slides down this chute, lands in this basket, and it starts rolling. And it's like, great dog acting.
Yeah, yeah. This is it. This dog should have been in the movie an hour earlier.
That should have been his partner the whole time.
Yeah.
Ted is fine. Dog is
Oh
better.
my God, give me a scene where this dog is trying to fight off getting drugs and he's trying to walk upstairs all.
Oh, it's like K9, but instead of Jim Belushi, it's Christian Slater, which is infinitely better.
Infinitely better.
I don't hate Jim Belushi as much as you
I don't
guys do.
hate him, but he's a fucking
Oh,
doof.
I nothing him.
I don't disdain you. In fact, I deign you.
I deign you.
He is in a movie with Tupac. It was Tupac's last movie before he died, called Gang Related, where he's pretty good, but he plays a scumbag cop who's
I just can't think of a
drug
movie he
dealers.
leads that I give a hoot about.
Gang Related.
Like Mr. Destiny's
Raw
fine.
Deal or Dead? No, Red
Dead Redemption.
Heat.
Red Heat. Red
I mean, he
Heat.
doesn't lead that technically. That's Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, he's on the cover.
But yeah. The Principal.
Sure.
No one cares about that though.
Nobody cares.
We'll
Sean.
talk about it one day.
Oh, we'll have to.
But yeah, they're searching around. Jones is on his way to the laundry place too. The dog starts barking at these like rolled up poster things, and he realizes it's stolen art or counterfeit art or whatever the fuck it is. And that's when Sam Jones and his goons show up, and this one stuntman who either was recently burned or has like an intense birthmark.
I think
Yeah.
it's a recent injury because it looks like it could be a burn. I mean, if it's a birthmark, it's a lighter shade of pink than I'm used to seeing. I have a coffee stain in the back of my thigh. Like, at least that's what my family always called it, because it's like one giant fucking Pangea freckle.
Oh, is that why you
Oh my
like coffee
God.
so much?
Do you think I started as one giant freckle and then there was like some shift and it all fucking like shifted apart like Pangea?
Yes.
Yeah, your tectonic plates shifted, dude.
Yeah, I thought I felt that.
I thought I just had diarrhea.
I thought I drank some room temperature coffee with some laxatives in it at an alarming rate.
But like, yeah, the goons catch him, and he's like, "So Kane was my best friend, and you killed him, and I'm not happy about that." And Christian Slater's like, "Well, I'm not super happy about what you did to my brother, so."
Think we're even.
Call it even? You want to call it even? I walk away right now.
And meanwhile, Ted does decide to go and help.
But he shows up in the Chief's car.
Well, yeah, he's got his busted ass car, and his wife is, or his new girlfriend, the Chief's wife, is like, "Take my car." And he's like, "I can't. It's the Chief's car." She's like, "It's half mine."
It's a brand new vet.
Her one line.
Yeah.
Dude, and so this part for the fourth wall, this made the fourth wall pay off.
I
me.
agree.
Because Christian Slater is bound and gagged. There's apparently dynamite set to a timer like it's a fucking cartoon or a Dick Tracy movie.
Yeah.
And yes, he's doing that. And there's
We get
subtitles
subtitles.
narrating the whole thing. But it's fun because like they could have just had Christian Slater just being like,
Oh, but he's
like,
actually saying
you
the
can
words.
tell most of like you can hear most of what he's saying once you read the subtitles.
Yeah.
He's like, no, not the cheese, the keys. Because he's trying to talk to
the
a dog.
cheese. Put a little effort into it, Milo.
Thunder, I need you to howl to get Ted's attention.
Oh, yeah.
No, I said howl, not fart.
Not bowel.
That would have been,
Sorry.
see, that's a better written line right there. That's
Yeah.
where they need a punch-up artist. Where was
Like Chris Brown.
Wow.
Where was Joss Whedon when you needed him, right?
In prison.
92. Is he just coming off Twisters?
Probably.
Or Twister. That wasn't yet.
Or sorry,
was
Twister.
94.
Oh, Buffy.
Buffy was
Okay.
90. It was around here, yeah. Not quite. I don't know.
Buffy?
You know what? You say Joss Whedon. Give me a little Shane Black on this.
Yeah, I don't think Shane Black.
Because we
I mean,
do
he probably
have the
did
buddy
do punch
cop.
ups. He probably did do punch ups.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He.
I just thought of
something.
Joss Whedon because we had like 14 movies in a row where it was like punch ups done by Joss Whedon, and it was like, yeah, no, I
Of course.
watched the movie.
Yeah. I heard the dialogue. I was there.
It's like poor man Shane Black. I know.
Yeah. Shane Black, but a little less funny.
But they, Ted does end up getting him. They escape right before this place explodes, and the dog actor is so much better than the stuntman actors.
Yeah.
Because they dive out of this front window. The stuntmen go first to break the glass. The dog comes right after. That dog just hard right,
Yep.
like 90 degrees, and runs as far as possible from this place. The stuntmen like fall on the ground, and then we cut to the actors trying to run away. That dog is already like 3 blocks away. Like, you guys okay?
A dog trying to meet up with the fucking dog from Jason Takes Manhattan. It's like, I get out of trouble as soon as I fucking can, pal. I saw those two idiots break the window. I was like, this is my chance. And it was a pain in the glass.
I'm pretty sure he was like attached to the chair also. That's why the dog couldn't do anything.
Yeah, because he couldn't get through the ropes.
Oh yeah, they were howling.
This isn't Briscoe County Jr. where your horse can cut through the ropes for you.
Oh, you wish it could.
And then they go on another gun store shopping spree, and it's like they've got 2 guys helping them, and they're like, so we'll take 2 of these and 3 of those and 40 boxes of bullets and this and that. And the guys are like, well, sure, yeah, anything you say, officer. Also, how are you paying?
You got a credit card on you? I'm a little tapped out from buying a precinct.
And they do end up with a couple 12 gauges,
again,
a couple more
I was
9
gonna say,
millimeters.
Again, alternate reality though, because they're coming with 9 millimeters and 12 gauge pump actions. Not a terrible thing, but I mean nowadays we get a gear up scene and we're gonna have so much more than this. Someone's grabbing a fucking mini.
Yeah, because I mean the bad guys have like submachine guns of some sort. It's not an Uzi, but it's something.
No, like MP5, and there might be an Uzi here somewhere. Oh, the Chinese guys they meet up have Uzis for sure.
And these cops are following them, but they're like cold on the trail. Like they're out buying guns. The cops are at the exploded laundry.
Yeah.
They get a call because the gun guy calls. He's like, you guys
Fucking
might want to
snitch.
check out what's going on here because
You freaking snitch.
I don't want to be held responsible for this. I don't know what
Look,
these guys are doing.
I know that I just sold him a bunch of guns, but I feel like it's my moral obligation to do something about this.
I feel like that's what
you could have not sold them guns. Well, no. I believe in their right to buy those guns. I just don't want them to use them.
I feel like that's
I was about to say there's a gun store very close to
you can
our
bleep
work.
that word out. By
Yeah,
the way.
there's a gun store very close to our work that would easily do this. Be like, this guy just bought this stuff. You might want to put him on a watch list because they're snitches.
Yep.
Don't go there. I'm not going to put the name up here, but you'll figure it out. They end up taking a taxi to this meetup, which is
Just wait right here, guys.
dude. Yeah, just wait for us. And as soon as they get out of the
fucking
car and they
Corvette
pull
got
out,
blowed. The Corvette got blowed the fuck up,
Oh,
and
yeah.
the fucking
Oh, and
captain's
he's
like,
in the car.
Chiefs waited 4 weeks for this.
The whole time. I don't know what he's saying, but it's not
But
fun.
it's not fuck.
Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God.
Yeah, that might be it.
dude, telling this cab driver like, just wait for us. We'll be right back. And then they pull out their arsenal, and this cab driver's like, I don't fucking think so, dude.
The fuck I'm waiting here, dude. What he says, Die Hard?
Well, and Ted, even he's like, that guy's obviously smarter than we are. So
Yeah, very much so.
So they go up, they interrupt this art deal. The Scarface fucking goon is like, these motherfuckers only have 12 gauges. They've only got 3 shots each. We can easily take them. And he pulls out his gun and gets immediately blown away. And it's like, well, they have 3 shots each. You don't want to be the first guy, dude.
Who can
No.
do math?
Also, 3 shots is all you're putting in these?
And then the
Come on,
church
dude.
bells ring and they have to turn back. That bothered me.
Yeah, that was a stupid convenience. Like the church bells ring and it distracts them. And I'm like, come on.
Come on.
Come on, guy.
Hey, you live in this town, those church bells ring every hour.
They'll
Yeah.
be ringing.
Usually from, I think it's like 9 to 9
Every
or
hour.
8 to... Yeah, but there's a time they stop.
I was about to ask because we don't have any churches like that around here. I'm like, does that shit ring
I have
24
one by
hours a
my
day?
house. You can hear the church by my house ringing their bells every
Oh,
hour.
the
but
bells
it's-
ring at midnight and it makes the rooster start cawing. And you're just like, why would I want to sleep?
Yeah, dude. Between bells and roosters, my life sucks.
I mean,
Everything
I
else
like
is
cock
good.
and bells.
Like, it's a good thing I'm
Don't
up
forget
drinking.
to cup the cock and bells.
I guess I should drink some more so I can sleep through the roosters and bells.
I'm saying, dude, I'm gonna die from a lack of sleep related thing. I know it.
Operating heavy machinery.
No, I don't masturbate when I'm tired.
It's my
Got
first
'em.
time.
But these guys, the shootout starts. Nikki and Bill show up to help with the shootout. It's like, how'd you find out we were here? The cab company. So we've got the cab company ratting on them, the gun guys ratting on them.
The cab company at least is like probably like they need help.
Yeah.
They are in way over their heads. They only had 3 shots each in their 12
Well,
gauge.
because we do hear that there's a call about a shootout at this parking garage. So the cab driver was just like, I haven't heard anything yet, but these guys left with an arsenal
Yeah.
So
There's going to be a shootout. They were on their way to shoots.
I saw a golden van going up into this parking garage, and then these guys got out with guns. So I'm assuming a shootout's about to happen.
I'm so glad you brought up the golden van.
Love that. It's a C-3PO van.
It is.
It looks like your van, but gold.
Well, it's the Astro, which is right before they went to the GMC Safari.
Oh, okay.
Oh, now everybody knows what you drive.
Oh, I think they know. Stevie Ray Vaughan's famous.
He is famous. He's a good boy.
So there's a shootout. Jones ends up getting away, so Kuffs chase him. He's in the elevator, which they put an out of order sign on, so they didn't realize it worked at first. He's running down, and he has a smart fucking move here because he like listens. He's like, "Oh, the elevator's below me already," so he just fucking starts shooting through this door and blasts the cables out of this elevator.
He knows it was a union job.
Sammy drops.
Well, I've never
So-
seen that before. That's a pretty unique, like, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I've talked shit about some of the writing. That's a pretty cool concept because I'm like, all right. I mean, it doesn't make sense that he just happens to hit each cable with each of his 4 shots, but
Yeah, he should have had the shotgun here and just kind of fucking bop, 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 bop.
yeah,
You know,
it's a
that's
movie
better.
convenience that I can look past because it's just cool to make an elevator fall.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. There's no brakes on this thing, too, because he fucking hits horde.
Yeah. So there's a shootout down in the parking garage. A little bit more cat and mouse because Kuffs is a fucking idiot. He looks around. He doesn't see Sam Jones, so he starts walking out, and he decides he's never got to look behind him.
Mm-hmm.
So Sam Jones comes up behind him.
He's behind you.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
Yes.
Yes, he is. With a gun.
With a gun.
He's behind the dough.
Why does he go back there?
But he ends up killing Sam Jones. And this is where it's like Christian Slater, I don't think he could pull it off, but this moment when he has this shootout and he kills him and he has like the cool like kind of stance over him and stuff, it's like you can see he could be an action star. Maybe if he got the right script, maybe if he practiced a little more.
Have you seen Young Guns 2?
Yes, but not. I don't remember.
Okay. Like, I mean,
No,
he's
but
believable.
He was supposed to watch with us one night, and then we never watched it.
I've
'cause
seen it
he got-
before, but I don't. I have it on Blu-ray.
Of course you do. But that he's believable in that as like a gun-toting outlaw.
I feel like he's got one of those faces that doesn't match the era. But Young Guns, I guess none of them really do. So it kind
That's
of
well fucking said because I'm like
Yeah.
Charlie Sheen don't match that era. Emilio Estevez kinda. Lou Diamond Phillips, of course. Kiefer Sutherland put a mustache on him. I'm much happier.
yeah. I could believe Kiefer Sutherland,
Oh, Dermot Mulroney.
Dermot McDougal.
Patrick Dempsey.
Is it Dylan? Was Dylan in it or Dermot?
I think it's Dermot Mulroney that's in.
It's
Young
Dermot
Guns too.
Mulroney. He plays Dirtface Steve.
okay.
Because I wouldn't believe Dylan McDermott in a
'Cause Dylan
western,
was
but I
in-
would believe.
Unless he was a rich cattle baron.
Yeah. All right. Fair.
Yeah, but Dermot. I just remember one of them was all gross and uneducated, and
His name is
looked
Dirtface
right
Steve, and he
Yeah.
has a golf ball sized chauzer in all the
all the
time.
time.
All the time. Oh, Terrence Stamp in that too.
I mean, we wrap up.
Well,
the
number
movie.
1.
So they do a wrap up. A wrap up in this movie, but it's not like your typical like 6 months later, whatever. Like we see the daughter. They had a daughter. Her name is Sarah. He says, "I bought another district." And he's like, if it wasn't Maya's doing so much for me because she had, she helped me buy the district and whatever. If it wasn't for women, there'd be no civilization. And then it's just like hard cut, the end. So we get a wrap up, but it's like 45 seconds to a minute and a half.
Yeah,
It's not this like
and
drawn
he's
out.
just dancing with the baby,
Yeah.
telling how everything worked out. And he's got a gold wedding band on.
It's not your Canon or Shaw Brothers like action ending where it's like the guy dies credits,
Yeah,
but it's barely more than that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was okay with it.
It's
yeah,
fine.
no, it's fine.
It's a weird
He's
line
not
to
a
end
piece
on.
of shit, guys. We're okay to like him.
He's still a piece of shit. I hate him. I don't think he redeemed himself. But let's do recommendations. We'll talk about that. We'll start with wife because she recommended it even though she'd never seen it.
This recommend
Now time for
was-
do you actually recommend it?
this recommend was fully on something from the early 90s with Christian Slater, and I picked it. I actually do recommend it. I had a lot of fun. Like I said, I didn't drink, but I did watch with friends, and I was very stoned, and
Always helps.
I had a lot of fun laughing at stupid shit. And when I get stoned, I can hyper focus on a movie and not get distracted by people talking.
It's called ADHD.
Undiagnosed. But I there was a lot of fun parts, and Thunder was the bestest boy. I do recommend.
Jack?
Yeah, I recommend it, especially for people that watched it when you were young, whether it was right when it came out or after.
When
I think it
were young. Go ahead.
Not after that. No, I think it held up really well for
I
me.
can't sing. I'm not Jack.
I am. But I think it held up really well for me. And I think it was good enough. Like, while I was watching it, I kept thinking, can I show this to someone that's never seen it? And I think I can, which is going to segue into Derrick.
It's a soft recommend for me because there were moments I was having a lot of fun. There were moments where I was fed up with what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a huge fan of the fourth wall thing. The muffled part works, which would have been weird if they only did that. So it makes sense to carry it throughout. This is a movie where I think if you're interested, you should check it out because you're either going to be like 1 star or 4 stars kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, I fell right in the middle. I think when I did it on Letterboxd, I think I did like 2.5 because I'm like, this is entirely like it's a fine movie. I didn't hate it the way like I had read some reviews after we watched it that were like, what the fuck were they even thinking making this kind of thing? And I can understand that point of view, but I can also
They
understand
didn't
the
have
point
the
of
right
view
people with them.
where you thought it was fun. One reviewer was like, at the time this came out, my girlfriend was obsessed with Christian Slater, so we saw it like 5 times in the theaters, kind of thing. And then
Makes
another
sense.
Sounds like your kind of lady.
another reviewer was like, all the girls in my school were watching this, and I never saw it until today. Whenever he did this review, so it's kind of like it's okay. I had a good enough time. I would watch it again. I probably wouldn't buy it, but I would watch it again. But it's going to be one of those ones that's very dependent on probably your mood, your company,
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
and just your taste in general. So
I'm actually going to change my recommendation to you have to watch this just for the scene.
see, like that made me laugh, but also it kind of took out like that was one of that and
Sorry, I keep picturing.
that and Christmas Adventure guys like diarrhea seizure in the subway were both just so cartoony that they took me out of the movie I was watching. But they're not bad. I just soft recommend for me,
Okay.
Fair.
but not a no. So I'll watch it again.
So what can people expect next from us?
So next week we have no theme going this month. So
Weird.
we all kind of picked movies. Whitney picked this one. I picked next week's movie that I've been talking to these guys about for a long time, and they mock me every time. So now they have to watch it.
Oh God, we have to watch Rubber.
No, not Rubber. We are going to be talking about 1983's Angel, which is a movie about a underage prostitute with a heart of gold that fights crime.
And a cowboy.
And there's definitely a cowboy there.
Why wouldn't there be?
It's part of a series. There's 4 movies. The 4th one doesn't count. 1 through 3, I'd say I recommend 1. I don't recommend 2. I do recommend 3. That's how this.
So we
Die
go
Hard.
1, 3, 2.
You
Did I already
can
pick a
probably
movie?
just skip 2. You did.
Okay.
We'll have a
Can't
guest.
wait.
We'll have a guest for your movie.
Oh, yes. I know now.
But next week we will be watching and talking about Angel, which is available streaming right now for free. You can get it on Canopy. So if you have a library card, check that out. Canopy is so worth it. I've went and renewed my library card so I could sign up for Canopy. There's so much shit on Canopy. I'd recommend it.
Ooh,
They're
your
not
face
paying
is
us.
red like a strawberry.
Well,
Strawberry.
the thing is, it's also available on Pluto. Pluto has ads, so some douchebag is making a bunch of money from you watching ads. If you watch it on Canopy, the library might make some money. I don't know how it works.
That's cool.
So, give your library some support. It's
Education,
also
guys.
available on the Troma Now app, even though it's not a Troma movie, but they probably acquired it at some point.
Okay.
Which is like, I think it's an add-on you can get on Prime for like $3 a month or something. So it's available all those places. And on our Patreon this month, patreon.com/worstpeople,
Patreon.
we are trying something new. So we're switching the format up a little bit.
We're going to start looking each other in the eyes.
I just look at your chests.
We won't be, same. We won't be doing a mental health episode this month. we'll be doing a syncable commentary. So we'll be watching a movie and talking over it. You can watch the movie and sync up with us, or you can just listen to us talk. There's a little bit more information about that. Check out patreon.com/worstpeople. Become a member. You can get that extra information.
I want to thank all of you patrons for participating in this poll to decide what we were going to do with our extra episode for the months.
Yeah.
I want to thank all my ex-girlfriends for participating in this poll.
Yes, we did a poll. It was so technically commentaries won the poll, but it was like
2 votes.
Yeah, it was
shy.
like a 60-40 thing with doing a mix. So we're gonna do a mix.
Well,
so this
we'll
month,
see how it goes too. If people like it, we'll keep doing it. We're doing it for you.
pretty much. It depends on the movie too, But this movie that we're gonna be doing will make for a good commentary. Neither of my co-hosts have seen it, and I haven't seen it in 15 years or more, maybe 20 years.
And it was another patron that recommended
No,
it.
not this one. That's our 200th episode.
So
We'll get there.
delight that.
Delight that.
Delighted.
But yeah, I haven't seen this in 15 or 20 years, but
I'm excited, guys.
it's bizarre. It's crazy. We're going to be watching Hard Ticket to Hawaii. You'll see. If Zip is listening, he knows.
Does this have the frisbee that can cut off people's fingers?
Perhaps.
I'm sorry, what?
It also
That's all
might
you
have
need
a
to know.
snake. It also might have a snake being killed with a rocket launcher.
Oh.
So that movie is available on Tubi, which might be hard to watch with a syncable commentary because you have to pause the commentary when the commercials hit. But it's also on Prime or on Amazon for $2 to rent, $8 to buy. Fandango at home for $3 to rent.
$2 to rent. That's nice.
Yeah, $3 to rent, $9 to buy on Fandango, or a service I haven't heard of called Flix Fling, where it says it's available if you're a subscriber, or you can buy it for $5. So I don't know what that one's about. But check out patreon.com/worstpeople because I've got a little bit more information about how we can do the commentary episodes there. And then for our Latchkey Vids episode at the $5 level this month, we're going to be talking about one of the shows that inspired Latchkey Vids, because we already did all of Cop Rock.
Yeah, we did.
So we're going to do the first episode of Sledgehammer,
Woo!
which is a bizarre cop show from the 90s.
Still a police thing from the 90s. So we have a kind of theme.
This one a bit more successful than Cop Rock. 2 seasons, like 40-something episodes. So,
Well, people were ready for a police officer to use a rocket launcher to take down a building with a sniper on it.
oh wow,
people
both of our Patreon episodes involve rocket launchers.
People were not ready for a
And you
singing
said there was
cowboy
no
sheriff.
Sledgehammer is available on Prime with ads. It's on the Shout TV app, and it's available to buy on Amazon and Apple for $3. So check those out.
Spoilers, I've seen a couple episodes. It's a good fucking time.
Yeah, the Prime and the ads on Prime aren't egregious. You're not watching Tubi or Pluto where it's like, here's an
Right.
ad every 7 minutes. That's 7 minutes long.
Right.
So, I mean, Jeff Bezos is still going to make money off your ads, but what are you going to do? Unless you can
Try.
find if you can find Sledgehammer on physical media, hit me up, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Well, now that we're talking about it, they're going to do it because they did it for Cowboy Way.
So that'll be it for this week. Thank you guys for joining us. Until next week when we talk about Hooker with a Heart of Gold, Angel. I've been Derrick.
I'm no angel.
Love and kisses on all your pink parts.
That kind of kiss? I would like to have sex with your mom. Dope, she's dead, that won't stop me. Here's your birthday cake, I'm gonna dig up your mom and have sex with her.